In the quaint village of Elderville, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a curious child named Lily. Lily had always been fascinated by the tales of magic and wonder that her grandmother used to tell her before bed. Among these stories, one stood out above the rest, the tale of the Enchanted Garden. This garden, her grandmother said, was a place where flowers could talk, animals could fly, and the air was thick with magic. Although most people believed it to be just a fairy tale, Lily was convinced that the Enchanted Garden was real, and she was determined to find it. One bright spring morning, Lily set off on an adventure to discover the legendary garden. She packed a small satchel with her favorite book, a few snacks, and a notebook to record her journey. She kissed her mother goodbye and promised to return before sunset. With her heart full of excitement and her mind brimming with curiosity, Lily began her journey into the unknown. Lily's first stop was the old oak tree at the edge of the village. This tree was known to be ancient, and it was said to have witnessed countless events over the centuries. Its massive branches spread wide, casting a cool shade beneath its canopy. Lily had often played here, but today she looked at it with new eyes. She noticed a small, winding path that she had never seen before, leading deeper into the forest. Taking a deep breath, she stepped onto the path, hoping it would lead her to the Enchanted Garden. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. The sun filtered through the trees, creating patterns of light and shadow on the ground. As Lily walked, she marveled at the beauty around her. The deeper she went, the more she felt a sense of wonder and magic in the air. She came across a stream with crystal clear water and decided to follow it, believing it might lead her to her destination. After a while, Lily noticed that the forest was becoming denser. The trees were taller and closer together, and the undergrowth was thicker. She pushed through the foliage, determined to keep going. Suddenly, she heard a faint humming sound. Curious, she followed the sound until she came upon a small glade. In the center of the glade was a beautiful, shimmering flower that seemed to glow with an inner light. It was unlike any flower Lily had ever seen before. As she approached the flower, it began to speak. "Welcome, Lily," it said in a soft, melodic voice. "I am the guardian of the Enchanted Garden. You have shown great courage and determination to come this far. The garden you seek lies just beyond this glade. But be warned, the journey ahead is not without its challenges." Lily's eyes widened in amazement. "I knew it was real," she exclaimed. "Thank you, Guardian. I am ready to face any challenge to find the Enchanted Garden." The Guardian smiled. "Very well, brave one. To enter the garden, you must solve 3 riddles. Only then will the path be revealed to you." Lily nodded, her mind already racing. "I am ready. Please, tell me the first riddle." The Guardian began. "I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I?" Lily thought for a moment, then her face lit up. "An echo." "The answer is an echo." "Correct," the Guardian said, pleased. "Here is your second riddle. I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?" Lily furrowed her brow, thinking hard. After a few moments, she smiled. Fire. The answer is fire. Well done, the guardian said. Now for the final riddle. I am taken from a mine, and shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released, and yet I am used by almost every person. What am I? This riddle was trickier, and Lily pondered it for several minutes. She paced back and forth, considering various possibilities. Finally, she snapped her fingers. A pencil. The answer is a pencil. The guardian beamed with pride. You have answered all the riddles correctly, Lily. The path to the Enchanted Garden is now open to you. Follow the light, and you will find what you seek. As the guardian finished speaking, a trail of sparkling light appeared, leading deeper into the forest. Lily thanked the guardian and eagerly followed the glowing path. She walked for what seemed like hours, the anticipation growing with each step. The forest around her seemed to change, becoming even more vibrant and alive. Flowers of every color bloomed, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of nectar. Finally, Lily emerged into a breathtaking clearing. Before her lay the Enchanted Garden, more beautiful than she could have ever imagined. Flowers of all shapes and sizes surrounded her, each one seemingly more magnificent than the last. Some had petals that shimmered like jewels, while others glowed softly in the sunlight. Birds with iridescent feathers flitted from flower to flower, and butterflies of every hue danced in the air. Lily wandered through the garden in awe, taking in the sights and sounds around her. She noticed that each flower seemed to have its own personality and voice. They greeted her warmly, sharing stories and secrets of the garden. Lily felt a sense of peace and belonging that she had never felt before. As she explored further, Lily came across a large, sparkling pond. The water was so clear that she could see the colorful fish swimming below the surface. At the edge of the pond, she saw a group of animals, rabbits, deer, and even a fox, gathered together, seemingly in conversation. To her astonishment, the animals began to speak, welcoming her to the garden. "Hello, Lily," said the fox, its eyes twinkling with kindness. "We have been waiting for you. The Enchanted Garden has chosen you as its guardian. Will you accept this honor?" Lily's heart swelled with pride and joy. "I would be honored," she replied. "But what does it mean to be the guardian of the Enchanted Garden?" The fox explained, "As the guardian, you will protect the garden and ensure that its magic remains strong. You will also be the bridge between our world and the world of humans, sharing the wonder of the garden with those who are worthy. The garden's magic is a gift that must be cherished and preserved." Lily nodded, feeling a deep sense of responsibility. "I will do my best to protect the garden and share its magic with those who believe." The animals cheered, and the flowers sang a joyful melody. The entire garden seemed to come alive with celebration, welcoming Lily as its new guardian. She spent the rest of the day exploring every corner of the garden, meeting its inhabitants and learning its secrets. As the sun began to set, Lily knew it was time to return home. She promised the garden that she would return soon and fulfill her duties as its guardian. The garden's magic filled her with a sense of wonder and purpose, and she knew that her life would never be the same. Lily followed the sparkling path back through the forest, her heart brimming with excitement and joy. When she arrived home, her mother greeted her with a worried look. "Lily, where have you been? I was so worried about you." Lily smiled, her eyes shining with wonder. "Mom, I found the Enchanted Garden. It's real, just like Grandma said. And guess what? I'm its new guardian." Her mother listened in amazement as Lily recounted her adventure, the riddles she had solved, and the wonders she had seen. Though it seemed like a fantastical tale, there was something in Lily's eyes that made her mother believe. From that day on, Lily visited the Enchanted Garden often, tending to its needs and sharing its magic with those who were kind and true of heart. The garden flourished under her care, its beauty and magic growing stronger with each passing day. Lily's life in Elderville was filled with joy and purpose. She continued to explore the forest and discover new wonders, always guided by the magic of the Enchanted Garden. She shared her stories with the villagers, inspiring them to believe in the magic that surrounded them. Years passed, and Lily grew older, but her love for the Enchanted Garden never waned. She became known throughout the land as the guardian of the garden, a protector of its secrets and a beacon of hope for those who believed in the power of magic. One day, as Lily walked through the garden, she noticed a young child peeking through the bushes. The child had the same look of wonder and curiosity that Lily had once had. She smiled and beckoned the child forward. "Welcome," she said gently. "Are you here to discover the magic of the Enchanted Garden?" The child's eyes widened in awe. "Is it real? Can flowers really talk and animals fly?" Lily laughed softly. "Yes, it is real. And if you have a kind heart and a curious mind, the garden will reveal its wonders to you." She took the child's hand and led them into the heart of the garden, where the flowers sang and the animals spoke. As she watched the child's eyes light up with wonder, Lily knew that the magic of the Enchanted Garden would live on, passed down from guardian to guardian, from generation to generation. And so, the legend of the Enchanted Garden continued to grow, a testament to the power of belief and the magic that exists in the world for those who dare to seek it. Lily's story became a part of the garden's lore, a reminder that magic is real and that it can be found in the most unexpected places. In Elderville, the Enchanted Garden remained a place of wonder and beauty, cherished and protected by those who believed. And as long as there were curious hearts and adventurous spirits, the garden's magic would endure, a timeless symbol of hope and enchantment.